David, thank you so much for joining. How are you doing today?
My pleasure. Thank you for having me. I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm doing very, very good. Thank you for asking, David. So, David, $3,200 payout on a 100K account bi-weekly. That means you're averaging about 6% a month, which is phenomenal, by the way.
Thank you
Really,
so
really good.
much. Yeah, it's going good so far.
Definitely, I can see that. I can see that. And we'll get to your strategy in that a little bit later. But the first question is how did you start trading? Where did it start for you?
I've been doing it for about a couple of years now. I started doing stocks, then dipped into stock options, then switched a little bit into futures, and recently I started dipping my toes into Forex. I was doing my basically live accounts with my own capital. Then I started exploring prop firms, and there are some good ones out there. There are some not so good ones out there.
Yeah.
So far, the experience with Hola Prime has been fantastic. Your platform has been very, very straightforward, very intuitive, easy to use. Your customer service has been good as well. Great payouts are quick and simple. So I'm enjoying the partnership with you guys.
Oh, that's amazing to hear. And did you say you started a couple of years ago?
That's
That's
correct. Yes.
incredible. A couple of years and you're already funded and on the payout stage. That's amazing. I mean, most people take, I mean, to put it in perspective, it took me 10 years before I got to your stage. So if you've done
Wow.
it in 2 years, I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's been a long road. I can feel actually like that, like it's been a long road, and I've blown up a countless number of accounts as well doing this.
Yeah.
But yeah, like now, like I feel like I'm in a good shape.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, whatever you're doing, it's working. So just carry on doing exactly what you're doing. Don't change the recipe. You're doing really, really well. Um, David, I'd love to know a little bit about your strategy. Is it possible you could share your screen and show us basically what you look for in a trade?
Absolutely. I mean, fairly new to Forex trading, so let me bring up my screen real quick.
Do you
And
have like five screens like a proper
No, no,
trader?
nothing like that, nothing fancy like that. I wish I was like that, but no, no. This is this is something that I do on the side. I mean, I work as a global head of sales for a software company, so I am always at odd
Ah,
hours online with customers, and I go and jump into the market and see what it's looking at, and then squeeze in a few
amazing.
trades here and there. You're probably going to think that I'm a very sophisticated trader, but not at all. Like I'm still learning. I am still researching as well some of the expert advisors, but I haven't actually used anyone yet. But basically, what I do is I just take a look at what the trend is, like what is the pattern, and see how the like I usually trade gold
Hmm.
gold USD. And depending on the time, like the time that I am, like I said, I mean, sometimes I'm with in calls with customers with Asia. So I take a look at when the market has started and where is it trending, and then place a trade where, I mean, I'm just not gonna, oh yeah, it's gonna be good here. Like I basically place a trade for a new order,
Hmm.
add my stop loss and move these to a point where I get to a 2% risk,
Yep.
which is my level of tolerance for a trade. Um, then in this point, I would like need to do more lots like that. So I usually trade like about 1.5 lots.
Hmm.
Um, that will help me here do my level of tolerance for my risk level. Then do my take profit. So I usually do like 1 to 2.
Hmm.
So I want my profit to take about 4%. And then, like in this case, I'm just like I'm actually going against the trend, but if it's a downtrend, so I would flip it at like I would flip it inverted.
Yeah.
If it's going up, then I would run it like this, and then let it run. I have a couple of timers on my phone as well that let me know whenever we're going to jump into the news from, I mean, USD.
Yes.
So like I can actually stop my trades. So at this point, like basically once I place the trade, I let it run. If it hits, it hits. If not, then I'll take a look whenever, like about an hour earlier before any news advice is going to come out, and then stop the trade where it's at. I try to
Oh.
keep my strategy as well into like placing one trade, no more than two trades per day, but
Hmm.
I don't risk more than the capital that I have in the account. So if I place a trade that didn't hit either of the stop loss or the take profit, and I have to stop it in between, I just see like if it's going in my favor, then I'll adjust my lot size to try and reach my take profit goal for 4% for the day,
Yeah.
or vice versa, right? Like if I'm in the negative, then I'll adjust my lot size as well and my stop loss so that I hit the 2% out of the $2,000 for the day, and no more than that.
Yes.
And that's about it. Like I said, there's not a lot of sophistication yet. I'm still developing and learning more tools to try and make it more sophisticated.
Hey, no, I mean, look, I always find, and this is true for most traders, most profitable traders, their strategy is not as sophisticated as you say, as you would expect. It's actually very simple. What makes them good is that they stick to it no matter what. They don't change the recipe, they just keep sticking. They have an edge and they just let the edge play out over, hundreds, thousands of trades over time, and that builds up. So you don't need like a million indicators, tools, and 100 screens flashing and everything. You don't actually need all that. You just need an edge and stick to it. And sometimes just having a simple strategy with good risk management is all it takes. It's the problem is most people they'll have a losing streak of two, three trades lost in a row, and then they'll think, ah, damn, I need to check my strategy's not working. I'm going to change it, and they start switching it about. When if they just stuck to it, it might have had a winning trade and then have a winning streak, and it will all balance out over time. But
Yeah.
yeah, so
Agreed. And I mean, one of the things that I love about your platform as well is like the guardrails that it establishes for risk management, and that has helped me as well. Like I said earlier, I've blown up multiple accounts with other platforms before because they're a little bit more lenient with risk management strategies. And yeah, like the one thing that I've learned in the 2 years that I've been doing is stick to your strategy, have the discipline, and always take care of your risk management and live to trade another day.
that's it. 100%, David, 100%. Well, I mean, fantastic stuff. I mean, thank you for showing that. I
Of
actually
course.
love how simple it is. And I think also you working a full-time job, quite a busy job as well, by the sounds of it. Um, it stops you from overtrading because overtrading is another one that kills your profit. If you're all day on the charts and you're finding any opportunity, clicking entry, buy, sell, you might do okay for a while, but eventually you it just erodes your profit over trading. So the more relaxed approach you have, where you're obviously busy, okay, I can jump in the trade, once you have a bit of free time and then you let it play out, actually helps you in that regard. So
It does. I don't know what, like, I mean, I've done different or I'm more sophisticated strategy with futures where you have to sit down and be looking at the chart, and then and it can be nerve wracking. So this part is like, okay, what's the trend? Let it run, and it's gonna hit either up or down, and then that's it. Like one trade a day, and we'll accumulate the profits as they go, hopefully.
no, absolutely, absolutely. Well, thank you for that, David. You can unshare your screen now. Perfect. Thank you. Trading psychology is obviously a big part, right? And I think you've I think you're very disciplined as a person. You have to be, right? Every trader who's profitable has to be disciplined as a person. Where did you find like how did you develop that discipline or how did you overcome the whole psychological aspect of trading?
A couple of things actually. It was like I actually went to military school, so discipline process and follow the strategy. I was in military school for 12 years. and it just forms you in that sense, right? I mean, if you have a set of rules, if you have a process, and you just try to follow it. Like you said, and I've been a victim of it sometimes as a trader, like you just see the chance or you just do fall into over trading or revenge trading because you let your emotions take over
Yeah.
from really what you should do and you just follow the process. So I think that the one thing I have, like I have several cards as well in front of my desk, you're not gonna be able to see them, but it's just like one of them says focus on process, not profit. So I mean, I always look at them one good trade at a time, stick to the strategy, patience pays. Like, I mean, so these are the things that I look at and that I always keep repeating myself to just say, it's just like, well, the process is the process. Have fun with it and just let it run and let the strategy pay off in the time. I mean, in the long run.
Yeah. No, absolutely. That's the right way to think about it. And you need a level of maturity to think like that. And I think that's why what took me so long because I got started in trading when I was 19 and I just wasn't mature enough to ever become good at trading. And it took me 10 years because by the time I was 29 or so, I was mature enough to understand that, look, I'll never get anywhere with what I'm doing. I have to, overcome the psychological part and take it seriously. And then all of a sudden started working for me. So absolutely. Fantastic stuff. David, we'll move on real quick to Ola Prime. So you had a payout with us, a really good payout as well, 3%. I mean, that's incredible. How's the experience been with us so far?
Oh, fantastic. I've had some negative experience before with prop firms as well, where either platforms are too cumbersome, rules are too are vague or cumbersome, and then once you get to the point where you want to pay out, then it becomes tricky to get there. One of the things that I have loved about your platform is like very straightforward, very clear. All the agreements, all the rules is like are perfectly written down in your website and in the agreement itself. Very intuitive as well, moving from a challenge to a fund and count. The payout process was also very straightforward. The interactions that I've had with your support team as well, and your team reaching out to me, always very professional, very timely. So yeah, so far, I mean, I'm really happy. It was a friend of mine who recommended you guys as a platform, and I
Oh,
can
amazing.
absolutely see why. Like I mean, it has been a fantastic experience working with you.
Well, that's really good to hear. And was your payout as quick as we advertised? Was it quick enough to impress you? That's the
It
big
was.
question.
It came through the same day, which it was incredible. I submitted it, and then a couple hours later, I got the notification that it had been approved and
Amazing.
was already in my account. So it was very impressive, and I was very happy.
Well, amazing. David, I'm excited to see how far you'll come with our company. I think you're going to go very far. I know you mentioned off camera that you were taking another challenge at this moment in time. I'm sure you'll pass it. I have no doubt about that. Are you looking to accumulate more accounts as well? Get max allocation, build up the capital?
Yes, that would be my goal. Like I want to get like two or three funded accounts so I can continue trading, and then I mean just basically making it optimizing my odds as well to continue doing payouts.
Yeah, yeah. Awesome. Well, I can't wait to see what the future holds for you, David. And as you progress with us, I would love to have a little catch up again in the future as you had more payouts, more accounts, and have a little update and see how you're getting along if that's something you're up for.
Oh, absolutely. I would love to do that. And yeah, I mean, as I progress and then keep learning these skill as well, like it would be interesting if we stick down the line and see how it's going. If the simplicity help out or if the complexity started like making it a little bit more stumble upon it.
Yeah, Absolutely. Well, David, thank you so much for coming on today, for sharing your story, your strategy, and just being a great person to talk to today. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sammy. I appreciate you having me, and it was a pleasure talking to you today.
Thank you, David. And to everyone watching, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy this video, go ahead, leave a like, subscribe, turn on channel notifications, join our Discord, and also make sure you tune in to Hola Prime TV. We stream every Monday to Friday, every trading day, with all our wonderful coaches breaking down the charts live and live trading, of course. So it's well worth tuning in. But apart from that, thank you guys for watching. Thank you, David, for coming on, and we'll see you again very soon. Take care.
Hola Prime, trade with transparency.